Hello, hi everyone. Good evening. After a long time in the YouTube, I'm seeing you again. I think after 2 or 3 weeks, we didn't have some paper one revision after the net exam. Now I'm here to have the gate revision, and the exam is going to happen this week. So I planned that we'll have a paper one gate revision. So all of you, YouTube babies, please welcome to the gate revision series or gate revision of paper one. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening. You're eagerly waiting. I'm eagerly waiting here to join. Everyone, please join. Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. All our YouTube babies. Hello, hello, hi. Gate is approaching, gate is coming near. So I planned that I'll have a gate revision on paper one. How was your net exams? And like didn't go well? Like you did you check the answer key? I think this time the paper one was moderate, and then by our YouTube videos, you were able to do paper one or attempt paper one questions very clearly. We're able to attempt the paper one questions very clearly, and like you understood the data interpretation, maths, all those part. I think I believe that our YouTube videos were useful, and like you benefited from that. Yes. So can we start with the gate revision part? Yes, one by one we'll go with the questions, and then we'll do regarding some of the gate questions previous year. It's on PYQ based. So how are you all? Are you fine? Yes, I'm looking at the live chat also here. Yes, very good. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Seeing you again here is a very great feeling that I have. So gate as with the paper one part regarding with the UGC net, it is a different syllabus that we have. They have questions from the mental ability, like mathematical ability called logical reasoning. Some of the logical reasoning questions are there regarding with the seating arrangement, number series. There are questions from probability. In-depth maths questions are also there regarding with the inequalities and all. All those questions are asked, and also some regarding with the comprehension they ask. And they ask questions regarding the like what means antonyms, synonyms, completing the sentence, rephrasing, like syllogism they ask. All those things like basic what do you think a logical reasoning part they will ask, not like what we have for net, like we don't have teaching research, all those things we don't have. So we will have just a glance of idea, and it is just a PYQ based PYQ, like the questions are included in the session. You can just focus upon and then learn. Okay. So guys, going with the first question of today, the sequence and series question is also here regarding with the net. If you have net UGC net, if you think they also have number series question. So here also you have the number series question. You have a sequence given. You need to identify the next term. So it is given as 7G, 11K, and 13M. Yes, guys, come up with your answers on YouTube. Hello, YouTube babies. How are you? Is it going good? Yes. So I will help you out with the question. Check here it is 7G and 11K and it is 13M. Okay. So first we should have an association with the numbers where we should have. That is actually where we are having 7, 11 and 13. When you look the numbers 7, then 11, then 13. Okay. These are all odd numbers and they have a speciality where they are prime numbers actually. Like they have missed out 9 in between. So they are not odd numbers. They are prime numbers. So 7, 11, 13. The next prime number goes with 17. 15 you should omit because 15 is not a prime number. Clear. 17. So the both option with 17 is 2 and 4. Now you can eliminate 1 and 3. Now the letter. So G, then comes K, then comes M. So It is actually the positional letters of the numbers corresponding to it. That means 7, the number corresponds to the letter G with the position. K, the number, K, the letter corresponds to the position number 11. So like what? M corresponds to 13. 17 corresponds to Q. That is Q. The answer is 17Q. So you can go with the option 17Q, and that is the correct answer that we have, 17Q. Many correct answers were given in the YouTube. Yes, very good. We have options too, as many gave the option of 17Q. Good, superb. So can we go on to the next question where we have the next one is a question regarding the analogy part where you have like, for example, like verbal analogy, if you think of. Select the word that fits the analogy, do, undo, trust. What is the option that you can? Which is the option that is most appropriate? Which is the option that is most appropriate? Select the word that fits the analogy, do, undo, and trust, which will go with. Which one? Which one you are thinking? Is it distrust? Is it entrust? Obviously, entrust won't be coming. What do you mean by entrust? Entrust is actually like it's a you're believing upon someone, right? So you should have a better idea on vocabularies. So you can have a doubt on 3 and 4. The most apt option that you will go with. Everybody in the option is saying it is 3. You will go with 3 only. That is distrust. Okay, that is the word that fits the analogy. Do unto, that is distrust. Yes, now this you can do. This is a letter coding. Actually, this comes from the logical reasoning part, letter coding. So IMHO is called as JNIP, IDK is called as JEL, SO is called as TP. Then what will be IDC? What will be IDC? What do you think of what will be IDC? Yes, that's a logical reasoning part question, also coding or decoding question. Which one is that? IMHO. You can just have a coding relation with all those things. IMHO. It is coded as JNIP. Okay. So here I to J. So +1, I think. Okay. M to N also +1. H to I is +1. O to P is +1. So every letter +1. So with IDC, what will be IDC? Like with +1, what will come J? With D, what will come E? With C, what will come D? Is it JED? That's option 2. Yeah. Everybody is answering option 2. That's easy. Somewhat easy one. Very great. Option 2, everybody is answering. JED is the correct option. Very good. Very good. That is it. So going to the next one. The perimeters of a circle, square, and an equilateral triangle are equal. Which one of the following statements is true? The perimeters of a circle, square, and an equilateral triangle are equal. Which one of the following statements is true? So this is a reasoning type of question where you have where it can be related with maths also. And you should know all those formula for perimeters and also the area, because in the option it is given like the answers are given in area. Like it is a comparison given of areas. So the perimeter of a circle, square, and an equilateral triangle. The perimeter of a circle is perimeter of a circle. Perimeter of circle, it is equal to 2 pi r. Now, perimeter of square of side S will be 4 into S. And the perimeter of equilateral triangle, okay, equilateral triangle is 3A. Clear, 3A. So we have different variables here for perimeters, and it is being told that it is 2 pi r is equal to 4s is equal to 3a. Okay, 2 pi r is equal to 4s is equal to 3a. Now, with the given options, what I can write is From each of the variables, I can take the first one. It is 2 pi r is equal to 3a. Then what will be r? That is 3a by 2 pi. In the terms of a, I am writing r. Okay, let it be the equation number 1. Now 4s is equal to 3a. It is already given. What is s from there? 3a by 4. That is equation number 2. Let it be there. Now, I'm just rubbing the formulas for perimeter. Just let it be there. Now we need to have the area. We need to have the area from the of circle, square, and equilateral triangle because it is given. Now, area of circle is pi r square. That is pi into what is r? Pi r square is the equation. So pi into what is r square? That is 3a by 2 pi the whole square. That is actually what we have is pi into 9a square by 4 pi square. So this 1 pi and pi will get cancelled. That's actually 9a square by 4 pi you will get. Clear? Let it be there. Now we need to have the area of square. Area of square, actually we need to get area of square is equal to a square. That means side square, or you can have it as s square, side into side. Side into side. Okay. So what is one side? 3a by 4. That is 3a by 4 into 3a by 4. That is actually 9a square by 16. And now you should have the area of equilateral triangle. Area of equilateral triangle, directly you can get the formula as root 3a square by 4. Root 3a square by 4. So from here, for basic analysis, what you have, all those have different area. Here, a circle have 9 by 4. Here, square have 9 by 16. So obviously, circle will have more. Area of equilateral triangle, it is root 3a square by 4. Obviously, it will be a lesser one when we compare with all those a square. So here we can go with the option A. That means the circle has the largest area. We can analyze that. Here the circle, this one have the largest area. Because you know that 9 by 16 is greater than, sorry, is lesser than 9 by 4. So 9 by 4 is greater than that, greater. So obviously the circle has the largest area will be the option. Clear, guys? Going with the next question. It was estimated that 52 men can complete a strip in a newly constructed highway connecting cities P and Q in 10 days. Due to an emergency, 12 men were sent to another project. How many number of days more than the original estimate will be required to complete the strip? Okay. There we will use a formula for like work and time, or work and like men and days that we have. So that formula I will explain to you. The formula that is used here is a direct proportion formula, or direct proportion formula. M1 into D1 is equal to M2 into D2. Sorry, it's an inverse proportion formula, not direct. Sorry, it's an inverse proportion formula. M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. So here, M1 is actually the first initial men, or initial men required, or like human required for the completion. D1 is the initial days, that is 10 days. And now due to emergency, 12 men were sent. So M2 will be 52 minus 12, that is 40. This 12 men were sent to another project. So now it is 40. D2 is the initial or the final date that we will get. So just we can substitute here 52 into 10 gives you 40 into D2. So how will you find D2? D2 will be equal to 52 into 10 by 40. That is 52 by 4. 13 is the answer. Is 13 is the answer? 13 days? Is 13 days the answer? No. Because how many number of days more than the original estimate? The original estimate was 10 days. The original estimate was 10 days. The final estimate is now 13 days. How many more days it is? Plus 3. So the 3 days is more actually there. So obviously the answer will be 3. Option 1, 3 days is the answer. Don't go with 13 days because you will get directly D2 as 13. Don't believe that. Don't think that it is 13 days because they have asked the question that how many number of days more than the original estimate. Original estimate is given as 10 days. So 3 days more than it will take to complete the sprint. That is the answer given for this question. Is it okay, guys? Can we move on to the next question now? It's a verbal ability question, verbal reasoning question that you have. Going by the dash that many hands make light work, the school involved all the students in the task. The words that best fill the blanks in the above sentences. 12 men included in this. What if 12 men is like actually they went? If 12 men is included, actually there's 10 days. It will be finished by 10 days, right? That is it actually. Are you asking that 12 men are again included? So 52 plus 12, 64 will be the answer. 64 will be the new M2. That will be. So we can get the day D2 from there. Which all options you are going with? Principal and principal is there. So we go with option 1. Yeah, that is the correct one. Principal and the principal. That is the correct one. Yeah. Rahul, Murali, Srinivas and Arul are seated around a square table. Rahul is sitting to the left of Murali. Srinivas is sitting right of Arul. Which of the following pairs are seated opposite each other? So you should have this is a seating arrangement on a square table. Very easy one. So you should draw a square table. Okay, around us, this one. Okay, they will be obviously facing inwards. Okay, Rahul is sitting to the left of Murali. So Murali will be here. Okay, Rahul, where is the left of Murali? This will be the left. So Rahul is sitting to the left of Murali. Srinivas is sitting to the right of Arul. So Arul I can only place here. Because if I place Arul here, I cannot have the right of Arul because it's already Rahul there. So Arul is there. So Srinivas is sitting right of Arul. So Srinivas will be here. Which are the pairs opposite Rahul and Murali? No. Srinivas and Arul? No. Srinivas and Murali will go with, right? Is it option number 3 that you have? Because Srinivas and Murali is sitting opposite each other. Srinivas and Murali. Is it the option that you have, guys? Option number 3. Yes. Srinivas and Murali is the correct answer. Option number 3 that you will go with. Right. Superb. Yes. Next one. Inhaling the smoke from a burning dash could dash you quickly. It's also a verbal reasoning question where you should get an idea of all those this thing, like you should understand the words, verbs, where all you should use the words, spelling of vocabulary, meanings, spellings, very important. Inhaling the smoke from a burning dash could, like here it is tire and tire, like the pronunciation is tire only, but which tire? Is it option 3? Everybody's option is saying 3 as you deal with literature every day. I think it was very easy that it is tire. That means the wheel. That means the rubber thing or the leather thing that you have wheel could tire you. That means will make you very feel tired. That's it. That is option. Next one. 6 persons PQRSTU are sitting around a circular table facing the center. Not necessarily in the same order. So again, a seating arrangement question, you can just solve it. I'll give you time to solve it. Yes, guys. Consider the following statements. P sits next to S and T. Okay. P sits next to S and T. So for the time being, we need to have a circle and have 6 persons. So 6 seats. So when you draw 6 seats, you should keep in mind that geometrically, like diametrically opposites, like places you should draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3 will be here. So 1, 2, 3. Then here it will be, oh, sorry. Okay, it will be 1 will be here, 2 will be here, and 3 will be here, 4 will be here, 5 will be here, and 6 will be here. Okay. Just equal distance persons, equal distance, and they are facing inward. Just show the arrow that they are facing inward. So it will be easy that they have right side and left side. It can be easily analyzed. P sits next to S and T. Okay. P, if we say that P is here, next to S and T means it should be placed in between S and T, right? Because it should be next to S and next to T, P, T. So P will be next to S and next to P. So P will be in between S and T. Q sits diametrically opposite. So when you have diametrically opposite, just identify that this is a diametrically opposite one. So Q is the person that sits here. So that can be placed over there. Now, the shortest distance between S and R is equal to the shortest distance between T and U. Okay. The shortest distance between S and R is, obviously they will sit together, and T and U will sit together. That is it actually. That is T and U there. Now, based on the above statements, Q is a neighbor of. Q is a neighbor of who and all? U and S. No. R and T. Q is a neighbor of U, but not S. R and T. Q is a neighbor of R, but not T. R and U, obviously, it is a neighbor of R and U. Q is a neighbor of R and U. That is it. So the option 3 will go with the right one. R and U. Yeah, that's it. Got the correct one? Yes, guys. So we will move to the next one now. This is how you do the seating arrangement part. Coming to the next one. There are no options, but you should find the answer and then tell me. Tickets numbered from 1 to 20 are mixed up. Okay, there are tickets from 1 to 20 drawn at random. A ticket is drawn at random. What is the probability? So first, what do you mean by probability? How will you get the probability? So whenever you have the probability, remember that is very simple. You have the formula as favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes by the total outcome. Favorable outcomes by the total outcome is the formula for the probability. So here, numbers or the tickets that we have is 1 to 20. From 1 to 20 we have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 20 numbered tickets. One ticket is taken at random. So what is the probability that the ticket has a number of which has a multiple of 3 or 5? So we should check for the favorable outcome. What are they? They can be 3, they can be 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18. That's all. Till 20, right? 20 is also there. So 20 is also a multiple of 5. 1 to 20. So what is the answer? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 probabilities. That is, the favorable is 9. The total outcome is 20. That is 9 by 20 is the answer. You get the idea? That means it's a multiple of 3 or 5. Either 3 or 5, the multiple. So 3 can come, 5 can come, 6 can come, 9, 10, 12, 8 like can come. This 9 by 20. What is the probability? It's not percentage as like, is it 50%? It's only 9, right? 9 by 20 you have. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18, and 20, right? Not 10 by 20 we have. It is 9 by 20 just. If it is 10 by 20, it is 50%. Correct. Pakka. But it is here 9 by 20, near to 50 only. That is the probability given as 9 by 20. Now, can we move on to the next one, guys? Next one. A game consists of spinning of an arrow around a stationary disk as shown below. When the arrow comes to rest, there are 8 equally likely up. So, you are spinning an arrow disk and then the arrow will come on to one place. Now, 2 such disks are there. Now, you should understand that what is the probability that the sum of the numbers on the resulting sectors upon spinning the disk is equal to 8. Okay. So when it is coming to 8, the sum which is coming on the disk on of the 2 disks should be 8. So listen here. Whenever you have two probabilities coming upon. It is like maybe it can have like 1, 1. The next one will be 1, 2, 1, 3 till 1, 8 it can come. Clear. So it can come like 2, 1 and up to 2, 8. So it can come up to how much? 8, 1 to 8, 8. That means you can have 2 on the first disk and 1 on the second disk. 1 on the first disk, 1 on the second disk. 2 on the first disk, 8 on the second disk. Like that. It can have this much probabilities. That means as total, I will have 8 into 8, 64 outcomes possible. 64 possible outcomes there, total. In that, I should get the sum as 8. Okay, whichever as 8. Okay, so we will have what? 1, 7 we will have as a correct one. Then 7, 1 we will have. Then what is that? 2, 6 we will have. 6, 2 we will have. These are all when we add the sum is 8, right? Now, what is the next one? 3, 5 we will have. 5, 3 we will have. Now 4, 4 we will have. Is it all right? Yeah, I took everything. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So the probability is favorable outcome by total outcome. So how many favorable outcome is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. The total is 64. The answer is 7 by 64. We have the option D as the correct answer. 7 by 64. Option D as the correct answer. Yeah, that is the correct one. Yes. So this is how we do the probability. You know the formula is very simple to remember. Consider the following inequalities. So we have inequalities. When you have inequalities, you should remember that you can solve this equation as what we solve as equation, like in equality solve. 3pq minus q less than 4. Now we have the next equation as 3q minus p less than 12. So when I rewrite here, I will get minus 3 minus p plus 3q less than 12. So here I am going to multiply with the 3 in order to cancel. So it will be 9p minus 3q less than 12. And here it will be minus p plus 3q less than 12. Clear? So now when I subtract, what will happen? So I'm going to add these things because it will be like 9p minus p is 8p. 8p, this will get cancelled because I am adding this, that will get cancelled, less than 24. So p less than 24 by 8, I will get p less than 3. Okay, p is less than 3. Now by solving q, so 3 into any substitute in any of the equation, 3 into 3 minus q less than 4. So 9 minus q less than 4 minus q less than 4 minus 9. Okay. So minus q less than minus 5. So you can get q less than 5. Minus and minus will get cancelled. Q less than 5 you will get. Now you can have 3 options, like 4 options you are given with. P plus q less than 8, P plus q equal to 8, and P plus q varies between 8 and 16. P plus q is greater than 16 or equal to 16. Now here you have P is a value which is less than 3. Q is a value which is less than 5. So if at all we add P and Q, obviously it will be less than 8. P plus Q will be less than 8, right? Because if it is a value less than 5 and 3, if we add P and Q, obviously it will be a value less than 8, not equal to 8. So the option 1 will go with the right answer. P plus Q less than 8 will go with the right option. That is this is a PYQ asked in the 2022 part. Okay, next question, going to the next one. We have syllogism part. Yes, options are coming, answers are coming, great. Statement 1 and 2 or 3 are given, conclusions are given, and then which one will be following? Now you can draw syllogism, like you can draw figures. Some engineers are writers, so some engineers and some writers. So you can have intersecting figure. Here it is engineers, here it is writers. Okay, no writer is an actor. Okay, no writer is an actor. And now the next statement. All actors are engineers. All actors are engineers means all actor should be coming here. And now no actor is an engineer, no writer is an actor. So actor and writer should not have any intersection. So come to the conclusion. Some writers are engineers. Is it correct? Some writers are engineers. Obviously, it is correct. All engineers are actors. If all A are B, you cannot tell that all B are A. That is not correct. So that is not following. Conclusion 2 is not following. No actor is a writer. No actor is a writer. That is correct. Because no writer is an actor means they don't have, vice versa also they don't have. Some actors are writers. Obviously not. They don't have any relation with some actors. So conclusion 1 and 3 are correct. I will go with. That is correct. 1 and 3 are correct is the correct option. Yeah, that's it, guys. So that's all for today. I think you enjoyed the session. Did you enjoy? It was useful, I think. Although some just a glance of idea that we had in paper 1 gate revision. Like if you didn't get the question, like at first instance, if you didn't get the things, just have a idea. Just come back to the questions again. Just come to the live video again and then watch again and then understand it. Okay. So all the best for your gate exam. Prepare well and then do do the best effort that you can have. And